Okay guys, I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and what it's about is essentially I think I've caught wargaming here with their pants down, and they should be ashamed of themselves for introducing the EVEN 90, the ELC EVEN 90 into World of Tanks. It's a ridiculous design, it's an absurd design, it should not exist, and I'm going to explain to you the reasons why I think that's the case. This is a battle on steps, and fortunately, at a certain moment in the fight, in my 12T, my BC 12T, I was right up against one of these boogers, and you can see, quite interestingly, that his gun appears to be significantly smaller than mine, and the barrel is narrower and far shorter. When you take into account the breech and the barrel of both vehicles, his might be half the length of mine, or maybe 60% of the length. Now, his is a 90 millimeter. Mine is a 75 millimeter. So how can the 90 millimeter have a barrel that is narrower? Not a huge amount, but definitely narrower than the 75 millimeter on my gun. Secondly, how can he have penetration? We'll just take gold rounds and the top gun. He's only got one gun. I've got the top gun in the 12T. The penetration with gold rounds of his gun is 215 millimeters. Mine is 210. How is that even remotely possible? If you just from visual inspection here, my gun might be a 60 caliber. 63 caliber, 64 caliber, something like that. His might be 40. Penetration is related to muzzle velocity, and muzzle velocity depends on the length of the barrel. Like quite famously, the first Tiger 1 in World War II had a 56 caliber, and the Tiger 2 had a 71 caliber. And the penetration and muzzle velocity of the 71 caliber 88 millimeter gun were significantly greater. So in terms of barrel diameter and in terms of calibers, the numbers just do not add up here from visual inspection alone. And wargaming should be ashamed of themselves for inflicting this absurdity on our sensibilities and our sense of integrity and honor. And it all goes back to 8.0. That is a long time ago. In September of 2012, wargaming proudly introduced physics into the game. And fundamentally, what physics is all about is making a video game, in this case World of Tanks, more strongly resemble the real world. Now, I know that video games have to be stylized to a certain degree, and there's arcade elements and all sorts of fun stuff. But fundamentally, physics was an honorable attempt to improve the game. And as far as I'm concerned, this is a violation of physics on its face, and I don't know what more to say about it. This tank should be withdrawn, and wargaming should apologize and refund all the money that they extracted from people for this vehicle that should not exist. There's another factor here too. The top speed of the ELC EVEN 90 is higher than the Batchat 12T, 70 versus 68, and the driving profile characteristics are not identical. I would say that the 12T definitely has better acceleration and is more agile. But, the 12T already was at the technological limit of believability, and the EVEN 90 doesn't even attempt to be believable. So it's a kind of a fake or a phony vehicle that is a kind of a laugh. Except it's not funny, right, to those of us who love the game and wish that it not insult our intelligence. So, I should make up a ticket and give this video to wargaming for them to ponder, but that's all I have to say, and it's a shame that I even have to make this video, and I hope, it'd be awesome if other people would make similar videos and support my points here. Okay.